one of the Canary Islands in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. With landscapes out of this world and adventures around every corner. Welcome to Fuerteventura. On our first day on Fuerteventura, we chose to spend it in our hotel, but we wanted to chase the sunset from La Pared. Right now we are in a magical place. This is Playa de La Pared. It's just picturesque and it's so damn beautiful. This place caught me off guard, with its mystical fog over the waterfront and surfers dancing in the waves. Many people came here for a sunset, and I can see why. The sunset here was one of the best I have ever seen. An incredible view right on the first day. This was a beautiful way to end the first day of our adventure. The next day we have to start with one of the must-see of the island, Cofete Beach. Hey bro, this way to the beach? The really nice beach? Yeah? Okay, I guess so. From here we could see the rest of the way down to the beach. We're gonna try to go down, all the way down to the beach because it looks amazing from here. It's really crazy that something so close can be so hard to get to, but it's pretty much like a wild beach, so we'll see because it looks spectacular from the top. While this road was not the easiest to get through, we could feel getting closer to our destination. This is what dreams are made of. This is literally what dreams are made of, and it's surreal. Being here feels surreal, and I highly recommend you visit this place if you can. Kilometers of beachfront and the mountains behind us, a place like no other. While the road here might be long and not the easiest, it rewards those that come here, with its natural beauty and an incredible landscape. This is a gem of Fuerteventura. We spent over, I would say, an hour at least, or maybe even two already here. It's just so beautiful. Even though if you're standing in one spot, it's still incredible. Like, this landscape is incredible. Time here is different. On one hand, you feel like time is a little bit slower here, but on the other hand, our day here just flew by. And unfortunately for us, it was time to head back home and leave this beautiful place. Another day, another beautiful adventure, but this time across the whole island of Fuerteventura, all the way up to the dunes of Coralejo. And once again, Fuerteventura is pretty much a picture-perfect place. This is incredible, pretty much like a big open desert. You suddenly find yourself in the middle of a desert, with a single road passing through it. On one side you have beautiful beaches. On another you have dunes straight from a desert. Here you can truly feel as if you were on an expedition out in the wild. So as always in places like this, we spend a couple of hours, and the dunes stretch out for kilometers in every way. And one more fun fact, today is 16th December, and look at the weather. This is December on the Canary Islands. This is an extraordinary place that looks like it's straight from a movie. So here from this dune and from these dunes, you can actually see the whole island of Lanzarote. That is very cool because you see the whole Canary Island, a different Canary Island from Fuerteventura. Second thing is, on Fuerteventura, you actually get to see a little bit different style of travel. Usually on a different island like Lanzarote, you have different points that are usually commercial and you see something that is like a viewpoint or something like that. Here it's much more like an Instagrammable locations, like this one where you spend a lot of time, you can go to any other dune. It's really cool to actually be here and see it. But this was not the end of the adventures for that day. We headed back for a sunset on the Sotavento beach. If you've ever thought of a dreamy sunset, this was literally it. This was a dream of a sunset. On Fuerteventura, there is a beach that looks like popcorn, so we had to check it out. The popcorn beach actually is made from the dead algae that is pressed up against the shoreline by the waves. But it actually looks like popcorn. When being on volcanic islands like Canary Islands, you have to visit a caldera of a volcano. We took a short car ride from Popcorn Beach to Caldera Hondo. And on the caldera we were greeted by the locals. We're at the top and the chipmunks are here, we are here, the caldera is here. Such a majestic view. It is an incredible feeling standing where once was an active volcano. And it's even better with the little locals that we found here. On our way back home, we stopped by the windmills in Villaverde. And every trip needs an easygoing day like the one we had in the Oasis Wildlife, a beautiful animal park and a botanic garden. While in Oasis Wildlife Fuerteventura, we saw multiple educational shows. can definitely feel the amazing bond between the trainers and the animals here. It was now the time for the grand finale. It's finally the time. It's time to feed the giraffes.
Good.
On our last day on Fuerteventura, we stayed in the hotel, but we ended up going to Mirador del Sicasumbre for the sunset. While this place might be designated for stargazing, during the day it has incredible views overlooking the landscapes. We were actually supposed to leave this location for the sunset, but we calculated we would be running out of time, and we chose to spend our time here and enjoy the views. And just like that, it was the end of our adventure on Fuerteventura. What an incredible island! The landscapes, the adventures, everything here is magical. And for sure, we're gonna be back here one day. But until then, see you later.